Okay, so I was just working with Linda, and Linda wanted to look at the most impactful point throughout history where she herself was a monster. I have series about this, they're older, but if you're not willing to look at the spots where you might have been the monster, you might want to consider it. Because we've all been here, we've all played all the roles, and it's more impactful to heal the times when you were the quote-unquote bad guy, even though there's no good guy or bad guy, but you know, heal the trauma where you can. And it's hard to look at sometimes. So we went in. It was very strange. It was like, I know that she was really, really tall because I put myself in the person's body and we can feel. So we felt like we were like really, really tall, skinny, had a ponytail kind of thing. And I was sitting up high somewhere. And Linda was like, oh, we're on a mountain. I was like, yep, that checks out. Okay, we're on a mountain. And then we were creating something with our hands. So we did the arms were chained up too, like in handcuffs. So we released locks, chains, and cages, and then our hands fell apart. And I asked to go before that happened, and we were creating stuff with our before the earliest point before. Okay, so we were creating stuff with our hands, and it was creator status. It was like a higher dimensional frequency form, which is we later discovered throughout this. Like I'm getting to the faster part of it. It was ancient Greek times. And we looked up what she was, and it was like a harpy. And I was like, what the fuck is that? You know, what is this? I don't know enough about this. And it was pretty much like the henchman of the Zeus. So biblical gods, lackeys, which made perfect sense to me. There was an arrow that shot at her feet. And we ended up releasing, for anybody whose souls consent, releasing all contracts, locks, chains, bindings, anything that would be keeping anybody stuck there. Pretty much copying and pasting the work that Kate, Shannon, and myself did the other day to bring the truth of the situation forward and get rid of all the mirages and crap that's keeping the truth from being seen, and then rippled everything forward. The long and short of that is we have amnesia now, but back in the day, we didn't have amnesia, and then one oversoul decided to rule all, and then it became this big mess where now we have all this trauma we have to remember and blah, 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 blah. It's a long story, and I've got lots on it. But I am documenting it because it was work for the collective whole and for that whole Greek time period with consent to accept it for all who needed. I'll put a phrase. I mean, for anybody who wants to try it themselves, I think that's always a good thing. Put it back in your own hands. Okay, bye.